What is going on, you Albanian mountain goats, you Australian gazelles, you fucking Canadian Libras? Another Crimson intro, you're welcome boys, because I'm an OG like that. Golf R time. It looks clean from here, so I'm going to stay at this distance, because when you get close you can see all the bird shit on the rat. But today I thought, you know what I'm going to do? It's hot, it's sunny, I'm in shorts, like shorts. The weather is amazing, it's like 25 degrees, and the place where I always like film car reviews is empty because everywhere's shut. So I'm going to use it to my advantage to go and make my video. So today I'm going to do a video pretty much saying maybe why you should buy a Golf R. If you're in the market and thinking this and S3 and A5 is sort of up there in what you want to buy, why would you say consider or purchase yourself a Mark 7 Golf R or Mark 7.5? I've never drove 0.5, but it's like another gear, and it's pretty much a better version than this, but like an extra at least £5 you're paying on top. So is it worth it? I don't know. But that's not what the video's about today. Today's video is specifically what you should pretty much know. I don't even know what to title this. Like, should you buy one? Everything you need to know before buying. I know a few people have already done videos like this, but I want to do my own take, my own personal opinion on the Mark 7R. Obviously mine is quite modified now. I love the look of it. I think it is, I know it's very like I'm one side towards it. I think my Golf R is one of the best looking out there, but everyone probably thinks the same if they own their Golf R. Do you know what I mean? So I love the look of mine, and these lows, but yeah, that'll just be more problems. So yeah, let's break it down. Let's do a quick walk around with the Golf R before we go out, and then take some photos for the gram, and then we're going to go for a little skirt. So one of the most amazing things about these Golf Rs, the front end are really good at collecting bugs. Like, my good God, this fucking massacre on it, and then some bird has shit all over it as well. But yeah, so it's a very nice looking car. It's got a nice shape, nice body lines to it. Definitely worth getting all these Maximum Design code B17Y for discounting these kits on these, because it just gives it much more edge and angle to it, makes it look more mean. Ozar Trigera is my favourite wheel ever, best wheel ever to have in this, and then I've blacked it out, tinted the windows, obviously it's all wrapped, got these sequential indicators, and then come around to the back of the car, you've got the Maximum Design rear diffuser. The whole wrap was done by C2F4, amazing guys, Chancellor based, literally the best and the best. I want them to wrap either my BM, my Fiesta, or both. That could work. But yeah, we've got a Miltech catback system with an AirTech Motorsports decat, AirTech Motorsports intake, elbow, and something else, muffler delete. But yeah, the Maximum Design rear diffuser looks so sick. I just think this car looks cool, man. Everyone like moans about the wrap and the fact that I got these inside. I copied this off man like Tay, who's now got a 6R. He had a 7.5R, downgraded to a 6 POV. But yeah, I think these are sick. Also, a bird literally shit on my sticker. These stickers still on sale. There's not many left though, but they are so sick. If you want to grab a merch pack with the lanyard and that, you're sitting inside my car, definitely grab them because they're so sick. But yeah, I love the look of this car. I think it's so sick. Oh, and I've got a Diversion Stores spoiler. They also make the sequential indicators. I still am contemplating getting rid of it in the summer, even though it does look amazing. It's just, I've got my eyes on so many other goals and cars and stuff, but it's a whole video for another story. It's just another story for another video. Inside these Golf Rs, mine is definitely not the cleanest. There's an intercooler there. But yeah, they're nice seats. You got the heated option and that. You got some decent aircon, climate control, adaptive cruise control, sat nav, all that sort of stuff. It's a very good spec. Golf Rs just have great spec from standard. These are the bad boy lanyards you want to go cop. Link down below. But yeah, from standard, these cars, amazing spec package. You can't disagree with that. It's just out the box a great sort of car and a great value for money for it. And obviously you can see I'm very much well showing my registration plate. Anyway, enough talking, let's get driving. And excuse my hair, I can't do anything about it. Let's go for a little skirt.
Okay, so first thing first, let's start with the most amazing thing about this car. It has aircon, unlike a track car, and feels so much better in the summer. But more serious topic. Right, so the Golf R's 2 litre TFSI TFC's engine, turboed obviously. So with the Golf R, they quote around like 290 to 300 brakes standard. It all depends on which one, and they tone some down because of some emissions policy or some shit they got fucked over for. But yeah, that's pretty much roughly what brake horsepower they are from standard. They are very, very tunable. Not as tunable as some of the BM engines, but I mean, compared to like my Focus RS, a lot more tunable with a stock block. So mine stage 1 on roughly 380 brake. Stage 2 you're looking at like 420 brake horsepower, and then stage 3, which I think pretty sure you need like high or low, or sometimes both, pressure fuel pumps and obviously the upgraded turbo. You can see from like 480 to over 500, some even 600 brake. I'm guessing 600 brake gun or forging. I've not looked at that, but I've just looked at like the stage 3 roughly how much it's going to cost you and what you're gaining from it. So that's pretty much fixed for that, and it doesn't cost a lot. Like a stage run map probably costs you like say 400 quid. I'm guessing that's not an exact figure, and you're getting a good like, there's a bike, like 80 brake horsepower roughly, give or take, extra, which on an NA car you are not getting at all. So that's a great thing about obviously being turbo, but you can get a lot of power gains very quick and easy from literally, I don't think you need any supporting mods for stage run, maybe an intake, but that's it. So very easy to get a nice, comfortable, good bit of power on these Golf R's. So daily wise, like what is it like to just drive from A to B to work and back, to see your nan, to see your chicas on the weekends? This car is not the best on fuel. If you sat on the motorway and using the cruise control, it's not too bad. I drove to like Manchester or Leeds and Manchester and that going map, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. Round town driving is not good for it. She's juicy girl. Don't help, I've got a bit of a lead foot. And do you know what I mean? Like the fuel's good if you want it to be, but it's nowhere near as economical as say you was coming from, I'm guessing most people coming from like maybe a GTI, a ZTEC S, or like an ST Fiesta, 1 litre or 1.6. Like I've got a ST myself. I put 20 quid fuel in yesterday. I've still got 100 miles left in. I put 20 quid in this a minute ago, and I've probably got like 90 miles left. And I drove like for 2 hours yesterday in that Fiesta. So the fuel in the Golf R is a lot juicier, but it's got a lot more power to punch, and it's a bigger engine. I'd say it's just as bad as a Mark III Focus RS. An S3 you're probably looking at the same, and then obviously you've got like the TTs, which are a 2.5 turbo. I'm not sure they're like, but I don't think they're that bad either. But I have heard like the M3 and the M4s are literally the same sort of thing, miles per gallon wise on this. I don't bother looking at my average because I do a lot of motorway driving and a lot of round town driving, so it would not give me a good reading at all. Like it wouldn't be anything to me, but I don't think it's good. Now obviously, fair enough, it's not that it is dailyable. I do daily mine, I drive an hour to work and back, but do you get the smiles per miles and the fun aspect back out of it from spending that much extra money on fuel? Does it give you the happiness back when driving it? Now there's only one way to test this theory, I believe. So let's just pop it in race, knock her right over into manual. There's some cyclists ahead, for fuck's sake. So I'm going to wait till it passes because I'm a respectable young man. I'm just going to drop it down to third. Oh wait, I'm in second. Alright, let's go. Yes, it does. It does give you the smile factor, especially when you have a stage run map with D-cell. Well, I like D-cell. Cat safe, now I've got D-cat, it's not. So more cyclists. So your boy's slowed down because he's respectable of other people using the road. Before I have fucking matey at the newspaper going at me again. Now, handling wise, it handles well. The four-wheel drive isn't as good as handling as the RS. It's better with putting power down and just going for pure speed, straight line. But when it comes to a bit of B-road bashing, where I'm pretty sure most people in England live, sounds sick, doesn't it? It's good, not the best. I'll show you. Jesus Christ, shameless, you can't miss on the road. It's still a whole bunch of fun. And that power just comes in, but like I was driving my Fiesta ST yesterday and I feel like a front wheel drive car just always handles back roads better than a four wheel drive. You're just more confident with it. The problem with a four wheel drive is you've got all the grip in the fucking world, but as soon as it slips a bit and you try to correct it, the car tries to grip itself, it overcorrects, and there's a shitstorm happens. So that is the one negative I'd say. Like four wheel drive, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, I have all three cars. I have a front wheel drive car, rear wheel drive car, four wheel drive car. Most confident every time in a front wheel drive. Four wheel drive, I'm semi. Rear wheel drive scares shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. It just scares. Probably because my E36 is like a death trap when you're driving it. There's nothing to correct you or help you, whereas the Golf R's got like a million safety features. That's the one thing, you can boot it hard in these because you know if something goes tits up, the car's gonna save you. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time that car is saving your ass. So that is obviously another good thing about it. But then that's where a lot of people find these cars rather boring, because you've always got the aspect of something goes tits up here, car's probably gonna look after me. Enjoyed them little pull clips. I just wanted to show you how the power just pulls, how savage it is, even for a stage one. Like a stage one that is fucking ridiculous. Like personally speaking, I think that is insane. I mean, let me know down below if you agree or disagree, but I think that's pretty mad. I did just film a clip saying about like my 5 things I love, 5 things I hate, but it didn't actually like. It's so hot today, my GoPro is genuinely overheating with aircon on it. So that's why that clip is not in there anymore. I don't want to be a race, I just want to be an eco. See look, race to eco, valve shuts, D-cell stops, calmness. Calmness. Not me, officer, this car's quiet, not loud. So yeah, 5 things I love, 5 things I hate. Well, not 5 things, sorry, just like a bunch of things I love and hate. Like, things I love about the car is you can jump in it and like this, you can go from racing to cruising in a flick of a switch. It is so nice just to have that chilled out aspect of the driving. You don't have to always be on the edge, you can just cruise around in it. Another thing that I really like about it is they just look clean, simple, but aggressive and really nice. Like, it's just so many different angles you look at it, it gives you a different aspect of what you think the car is. I just think it all round is a very good car that ticks a lot of boxes in what people would have when they go to buy a car. Some of the things I dislike about it: auto start stop, I fucking hate. I wish that you could just press a button in the settings. It had the same problem with RS, that you can just turn it off completely, instead of every time you turn the car off and then on again it comes back on. It's so annoying. It's not too bad with the auto compared to manual, but it's just annoying, man. Like, say you've gone ragging, you pull up to a light, you stop, the car engine just stops, and then like the amount of damage that's doing to your turbo and that is ridiculous. I think it's so such a dumb thing. Do you know what I mean? I just personally speaking anyway. And I mean, there's not much I like and there's not much I do. No, sorry. There's a lot I like and not much dislike. Like, I don't have many bad words to say about this car. Like, it's just comfy. I mean, they are very common, but what isn't these days? Like, it's so hard to find a car that's very good, that's not common, that isn't an expensive price. Do you know what I mean? You've always got the bigger price tag for cars that are rarer. It's like going on Forza and trying to buy an EP3. You ain't getting one, mate. They're fucking so hard to get. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the likes and dislikes. Like, there's a lot I like, obviously, but I'm not going to list all that. I'm just going to go with dislikes, and I can't say that there is much I really do dislike. I wish it had better miles per gallon, but I think every car owner would like that on their car, so I can't really blame the Golf R for that. It's the performance version of it. It's going to be shit for that. But oh yeah, one thing is that I do hate, the brakes are wank. Like with the A45s, I think they're 6-pot and their disc and calipers are fucking massive. The even at JCWs, Focus RSs, they come with a 4-pot Brembo caliper. These you get a 1-piston piece of shit. Like, it's not good. I don't know if there's a good disc pad setup. Someone please let me know if there is. I just don't rate it personally. I'd like to know if any Golf R owners watching this would be able to give advice with the disc pads, because I don't find the brake setup very good on this at all. The great party trick about the Golf R is the launch control actually isn't the world's hardest thing to get into, unlike many other cars, and it's savage. Fuck me. Many things just flew out of my car. I don't know what flew out and what didn't, but many things did. Shit happens. I think my wallet flew at me. Yeah, my wallet's like disappeared from where it was. That's how aggressive the launch control is on a Golf R.
But yeah, I kind of stopped recording. I didn't realise I'd finished. I went and got like some ice cream that KFC just opened near me as well. I went and got KFC. Definitely worth like 20 minutes in the queue. Dank. But no, we're not talking about it. It was on my Golf R. So yeah, obviously everything comes down to personal opinion. If you like, you dislike. Everyone has they're buying a car for a certain reason, whether that be to go drag racing or to go to the shops or just an all-day, all-round family car. And I personally think the Golf R ticks pretty much all the boxes. Would I recommend buying one since owning one? Yeah, I think they're great value for money. They're not too much insurance and not too much road tax, and they can be alright fuel-wise to run, depending on how much you think is alright to run and how you're driving it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Check out the merch packages because we've got the lanyards in stock, link down below. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. So, peace out.